folks, right now we are gonna start the trucking for Clay Callaway. So it was a Friday night. It was fall of 2023. It was the end of October, around November-ish. Yeah, and me and Taylor just had dinner. We had what did we have first? Yeah, we had chicken and dumplings. Yeah, Clay wasn't home yet. He was over at the farm working on, and we called him and said, "Look, hey Clay, we're just getting there. It's gonna be a couple of hours. Right now, I'm doing my oil change on my truck. Okay, we're having chicken and dumplings. You want us to save your plate? We can put in your kitchen. So yeah, down in the hat. Sure, yeah, I will love it. That's my thing. This is playtime. Chicken and dumplings was my favorite. Well, good to hear. Well, we'll play you up a play, and I guess when we get home, yeah, I have stuff going. Yeah, I have stuff going on. I need to get my oil changed down to now. I have stuff going on. And then I have to start pulling wheels, then I'm gonna pull. I have to pull my wheels out. While you pull, I have to. No, I'm gonna. I have what do you call it? One of those things leaking again. Well, those leaking again. I have to take a look at it. Oh, actually, yeah, I have to pull wheels out from the ball and my wheels out and check. Make sure everything's okay. Good to hear. It's okay. I guess if you need help, don't afraid to ask. I think how John was working on if you need help, don't afraid to ask John. We'll do it, but it was Willie actually who was gonna get right here. He tricked me. But he really actually was getting ready to adjust in the company. He actually helped me good. We had a wheel seal, there we go. A wheel, but really he was getting ready after his wheels. He was gonna get ready to clean up the bathroom. He was gonna like how I do, I like the, he got methyl essence on the cleaners. He was gonna take him down to the, how he was actually gonna do an outside shop. How he was gonna use that. How he actually got some strong cleaners that he used to clean them up. He was gonna. And then after that, right now he was just working on changing them. Then he was gonna pull the wheels. How they were gonna, like I said, how him and Clay and Justin and the son was gonna polish in the morning. He got. Actually, instead of the wheels, how he was gonna polish his wheels. Let's actually change something. How he did, how I didn't realize he was in the I didn't really know he was in the he didn't know he had Justin come from. Thought he was En sagt han en over nu. Der bliver en over. I guess the task was really, I guess another asked him what you were. Well, I guess he got me good. That's not gonna go on. But he didn't realize that he had Justin coming up. I guess what happened. Okay, let's see if he wants to jump. Actually, instead, how he was just going to do it. Oh, he didn't realize he had stuff to do. Oh. Anyway, so then I think he has plans to pass him. So that's news to me. Well, they said you need it. I will give you a hand. That's how they come. Thank you. I don't even know this was still that way. I don't even know where my passion stuff. I think I don't know. I think it may still. It's out at the farm, maybe before I leave and I check goes down and check here. Instead of the shop on how it was going to use the wheels down to the. It might be like 10 o'clock before I get. Then I have to come home and shop. Good enough. Anyway, so sorry about the long pause, so we'll get right back into it. So, like I said, then, so this is back at playroom. I don't really know. Cause when I talked to him earlier, after I did classroom today, he texted and what time he was going to be home. I guess in a minute. Then this was after that. Then I texted him. And then I got the tag and I guess it wasn't in. Then I asked Jeff. This way. We'll do. There we go. Hang on for 100. So finally we went to the so finally the guy's oil changed, then he finally decided to then he decided to he started with his trail wheels, he took his duals off. First he took his hub covers off. He had hub covers on, and then he started thinking that I have this stuff called M-Shine. He was gonna clean them up with some M-Shine. So he actually, in this episode, he actually bought himself a new Makita 6000. How he also bought himself, how he bought himself another DeWalt. How he bought himself 2 Makitas and 1 DeWalt. 2 should it be DeWalt or 6-step. Oh yeah. And I have that really old DeWalt I had for you. How we actually bought him a brand new tote, and how we actually saved the But that night he was focusing then him and how he told Justin that they were gonna polish him. How he told him I was gonna polish too. Okay, what to do. Yeah, how he told Justin another thing, I was gonna have all the wheels off the night before. Yeah, how they actually planned it a couple weeks ago. Because a couple weeks I had plans to do a assault on the if they will help me get my shot. Now we also messaged another guy, but he wasn't really getting back. Then said, you know what? Let's try Then Justin, he got back right away. Then how he, after he started texting him, how he called, he said, hello Justin Anderson, this is Clay Callaway. I want to meet him in a couple of weeks on Saturday, wondering if he can help me get my truck polished up for winter. And he said, no problem buddy, yeah. When are we doing this? We're doing that for fun. Trust for fun. Yep. We're doing that. And let's actually do that. We're doing that class for fun. Awesome. Yeah, I told you come and help me out, buddy. What time you want to start that motion? Yeah, then said Saturday 28th. Yeah, I think I can come here. That's the last Saturday, and I want to sure. Yeah, give me a list of stuff. Send me some pictures. Do you mind bring my son along? Sure, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not, that shouldn't be a problem, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna polish too with you. Absolutely, yeah. And so what's that for they talked a little while, so that was a couple weeks ago. He was bored, so he decided, he was thinking about it and said, yeah. Yeah, it was actually the same guy that he did the truck the first time and decided. Then after that, he wasn't really talking. Then then said, you know what, we're not gonna eat. I'm gonna bloody did. I don't think that guy would have been as good as Jack. So anyway, so this was the weekend of the 20th. So finally, so Kodas, he took he started it with his he took some his and wheel trail wheels down, and he got them a good. He used his floor wire wheel, got them all cleaned up. Yeah, got the inners end. He used some SOS and stuff like that. Used some really good cleans from the job, and some of that damn power wash got really cleaned out. And then he did the inner truck wheels. He started scrubbing the backs of them, and he did the front, got them all ready. Then he continued with then he did all the truck wheels. He put the inners back on. He put the inner wheels back on the trailer. He actually had the trailer jack down. So he put his inners back on the trailer. Josh can help him with that. He was over there working on his truck at the time. Yeah, like I said, how he was trying to get, how he helped him. Yeah, how Josh helped him a little bit, move stuff there. So then finally, a couple hours later, then how Josh left him. How he was actually looking, how his truck was way down at the far end of the shop. Not with the pressure wash way down up. How his truck and trailer, how that's how that was where Justin was gonna set up. Yeah, how the shop was really cleaned up, and how there wasn't any big equipment. How Josh was gonna, how by morning, and how Josh was gonna drive his truck to the terminal. How that was where his car was, was pick up whatever he had, and then how he was gonna go home. So finally Josh left, then finally after, then finally he took the rest of his wheels out, did the same thing. So finally, then how we got the jack stands on all four of the wheels, and used the jack, and took all them off, and then cleaned the elders first, the inners first, then did the same thing with the elders, put the inners back on. Finally, he was all set and ready for Justin to come in the morning. And it was around 9:50. And I kind of leave. That's what happens when you stay up all night. So finally, like this. how he actually, how, instead of the chicken and the, how he would just, so then finally he came home and it was actually going on. So then finally how he came home and had his, he was starving, he had his chicken and dumplings. So finally, so after supper, we actually got the kitchen cleaned up and then while later we watched a movie, watched Sing, how about that, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we watched one of my favorite movies, Taylor Stewart. Anyway, so finally, a couple hours later, we got him home, he took a shower, it was disaster. He had supper, he had his chicken dumplings, he had, yeah. Then he got ready to bed after that. Finally, the next morning around 5 a.m., he usually that's when he woke up, 5 a.m. Oh, no, anyway. He decided, so finally the next morning at 5 a.m. he decided it was time to get up and he got ready to go to he got his coffee ready. He woke up, actually, yeah, then he got his, he turned his TV on, he connected his laptop, he watched the Boone Troy, he watched the Burger episode, he watched the Rose of Blue episode, he watched the rest of the episode, the homemade sandwich, the other guy, with, his homemade sandwich, both of them. He watched just a few episodes, you have to watch a couple other videos. Finally around 60, we told that he had his breakfast, he had 2 biscuits with butter in them. They were nice and crispy. Actually, no, then the hell was still dark then probably around, I thought it was sunrise in October. Let's actually look that up. I'm gonna put them with sunrise on October 20th. 2023. So finally around, so then finally, I was until after, So then a little while after watching some videos, he went into his bedroom, he got dressed, then he found his Porsche, and then finally he went out to the shop to look how in the back of his truck. So finally we went on to the shop. So then finally he went out, like I said, I'm gonna go buy the guys, I'm gonna go get us some donuts. He went and started his pickup. He let his diesel engine warm up. Uh, he actually had his Jeep truck. Yeah. But how he was going to get it redetailed out, how he was going to sell it to his girlfriend. Yeah, that's how he went out and started his Jeep. See, I want to show you a picture of it. It was something like this, but we had sorry. It was something like that, but it had all the how it was his, but how he was going to get this. But how he bought it from his girlfriend told me. It was actually Ruby, it's a Ruby like that too. He sold it out of the pickup and decided to save the Jeep. So while he actually liked that Jeep truck. He got his balls and stuff, he's in the back of it. And now he went to a festival to get some donuts. He went to the, finally got to the coffee shop at festival. How we told him how we actually, that's actually how we told him that the house he got how we got cool and we got all his pop and how we actually how he actually went pop, how he went inside got a couple other things, how we got some icing cones and how we did it real quick. I think they opened at 6 and how we left the house around 6:30. Yeah, how we actually looked up the top. hurry up and win back, come on. And then he went to, after he did the shop, and then he went to the coffee shop, and he got the donuts, and do that breakfast sandwiches. They were, how he was actually gonna, after, how he was gonna run to the quick trip quick after, he was gonna go and run and get dope. So finally got into the quick trip, and finally he went and how he needed to get gas in his truck, he did that. Then finally how he went inside and went and forgot the donuts. I think it's like the jelly dildo. So finally he went inside, he grabbed a couple things for breakfast. So he got breakfast and a couple other things. So finally then, like I said, how he had this, how he actually had this pop, and how he had this grape juice. So finally he drove up to the spot, and then he got, it was how he left around how it was 6:30 when he got to the spot, remember? How he went and sat in the little lounge area, so then how he actually brought his tablet with him and hooked it up. How he was just watching some Zoonanas. And how he kept like people he checking. So finally Justin and said, "Good morning." Then said, "Well, I'm Cliff, I'm Justin, nice to meet ya." Then said, "What are we doing today?" "Well, here's everything we're gonna here's everything I know. It's probably gonna be good." And they said, I want to do all the wheels on the truck and trailer. I want to do the fuel tanks, the air tanks, the grill, the air cleaners. As I said, the air tanks, as I haven't said that. What else is? I think that might covers everything. The wheels, the steers, the drives, all the wheels. Okay, well. Yeah. They said that, "I like your Jeep, I love your truck out there." That was Jack. Yeah, I love it. It was actually my wife Ruby's at one time, and she passed away like over the summer. So kind of a little bit before we started to see you. And so sorry for your last play. So I sold my other cars over. Yeah. As I got cleaned up, and then I started driving it. I actually moved out of my old living at Kodas Taylor's right now. They built me a little space in the basement. Oh, nice. Yeah. Then Justice said, "How's Koda been?" Well, here, not too bad. He's actually doing big. He's actually doing well. Thanks for asking. Very well. Yeah, I think he might be coming down, and then, like I said, Yeah, I got you. There's a whole, I have to drop donuts if anybody wants to do. I got some jelly filled donuts, and some cream cheese ones, and so Justin and his son got donut. And then said, I pulled all the wheels out. Well, I kind of labeled which ones I kind of labeled. Each one, so kind of want to put them back in the same spot if we can. Yeah, no problem, buddy. And then, like I said, when I was at festival, about some pop, and I got some Pepsi Cherry, and I got some Mountain Dew. I had some Diet Mountain Dew. Okay. So finally, this thing's still on. Yep, as long 38 minutes. So then finally, yeah, I have my wheel stand, and yeah, I got all my bolts and stuff in here. I don't even know what the heck I have. And so let's take a look at it. That was just in time. Yeah, it looks like that stuff is going to work really well. It looks like that stuff is going to cut out the set. Do we have the set? Oh yeah, we do. So finally we got the wheel nice and clean, I can tell you that. Yeah, I clean the wheels too. Try to clean up the trail wheels if I more rough than the... Oh yeah, the trail wheels really take a beat then. So then finally we decided yeah. So since finally we got a couple trail wheels melted, Justin showed Clay what to do with, and yeah, finally all of them got started sanding, and that's where we're gonna leave off. Hope you enjoyed part 1 of Kodas trucking with Clay Callaway. It's gonna be so much fun.